Well, a lot of frustration today after people showed up for their COVID-19 vaccine at the vaccine site at the Kmart Plaza in Greenville, only to be told that they didn't have any vaccines.
Yeah, Prisma held a press conference within the last hour explaining that situation, saying the demand was significantly more than the supply that they had.
The vaccine supply is not something that we control, unfortunately. Please know that we continue to work very hard on all the details in our environment that is changing rapidly and changing constantly. Yesterday, 65 to 69-year-olds became eligible to register for the vaccine, and we were inundated with people seeking the vaccine online, by phone, and lining up in person. The increased demand far exceeded our supply of vaccine, unfortunately.
A shortage of vaccine doses at that Prisma vaccination site in the old Kmart in Greenville had so many people waiting in line for hours today without knowing if they would even get that shot.
Well, Fox Carolina's Carrie Weimer has been following this story, and Carrie, we know a lot of folks upset, and rightfully so. You got to think about, these are 65 and up waiting these long lines, only to be told, hey, we don't have a vaccine today.
That's right, guys. We talked to a lot of people out here today, and they were frustrated, which you can't blame them. The lines are long. It was warm today, which was nice. But for the age group that was predominantly out here, that's a lot of time for them to be waiting in lines. A lot of them said they got here bright and early to make sure that they were here on time for their appointment, just to find out they couldn't even get the shot. For a while, they didn't even have the vaccine here. It was around 1 p.m. that officials confirmed a truck did make a shipment here, but they told people they still may not get vaccinated because of that shortage of doses.
Get here this morning, and there are probably a couple of thousand people, I would think, lined up everywhere, and they don't have any vaccine. They're expecting some by about 1 o'clock, they say. They don't know how many doses they're going to get, so they can't tell me if I stand in this long line if I'm going to get a vaccination today or not.
Frustration seemed to be the common theme among people waiting in line today at the Prisma vaccination site. Some say they showed up early, not knowing Prisma had delayed opening the site until noon.
I think there's been a real lack of planning and coordination there.
Then they started telling people that we're in the line, everybody's in the same line, no matter if you're second dose, first dose, walk in, and they said that they would suggest everybody try to go ahead and reschedule.
A Prisma representative told people waiting in line through a megaphone that the site had not received their doses for the day, but expected to get them around 1 p.m.
And all of these people that had appointments this morning are now standing in line with no assurance they're going to get vaccinated today.
Many left the line after waiting for hours, while others say they were directed to reschedule.
All these people that are all the way back down, almost in their street back there, they can't just walk up and ask because they'll lose their place in line.
Prisma says they are still not accepting walk-ins at this time, only appointments made through VAMS, the Vaccine Administration Management System, or through Prisma's MyChart will be accepted. Not everyone is familiar with the MyChart system.
Prisma Health, MyChart or something, I don't even know what that is.
I don't think that it's going well at all.
In the next 30 minutes, we're going to have some very important information on what you need to know to make your appointments or reschedule.